For my video project, I interviewed a few current athletes, a few former athletes, and got a coach's perspective on all of their personal experiences with leadership and how athletics has shaped their view of leadership. Let's start with the current athletes and get their perspective on leadership.
I think leaders are people that kind of go above and beyond. They're the people that are not afraid to be vocal, not afraid to kind of be the bad guy sometimes.
I believe that being a leader means that you're guiding a group of people, whether that be a team, your coworkers, or your peers, towards a positive goal or outcome.
Leadership to me is someone who brings everybody around them and they elevate everybody in the room and they get the best out of everybody, no matter who they are, and they do things the right way.
I do think I'm a leader on the team. These last 5 years, I've kind of grown more, in 4 years, gonna be 5, kind of grown more and more into the leadership role on the football team.
Some of the qualities that a leader should possess, in my mind, are being driven, having good communication skills, and being confident. And as a leader on the volleyball team, I believe that I possess all three of those skills.
I think some leadership traits that I have, just not being afraid to call people out when they're messing up, but also being positive when people are doing good stuff as well.
Now let's move on to the former athletes who have had athletic experiences in the past and see how those experiences of leadership within their athletics has shaped their leadership style moving into the real world.
Word leadership means to me that is a person that will step up in time of adversity or just a time to guide others in the path.
The word leader to me means someone that can create some kind of team morale and be successful at it.
I do believe my past involvement in athletics did prepare me for the real world because it teaches me how to find my role and find my job and be able to do that to the best of my ability and be a part of a team.
I do believe that my past involvements in athletics has prepared me for the real world leadership as far as having to face adversity and having to be prepared to lead when things don't look so hot.
So far, we've heard from current athletes and former athletes about their views of leadership. Now let's hear from Hastings College strength and conditioning coach on what leadership means to her and what kind of leadership she sees in the weight room.
Leadership to me means consistently and intentionally making those around you better. To me, from my perspective as a strength coach, I have this challenge of knowing what leadership's supposed to look like, right? Because we are coaching a sports team, but we're not your head coach. So the leadership and culture of your sports team is different than leadership and culture in the weight room. But there is one specific quality that comes to mind when I think just across the board, all the teams I've coached and even observed over my experience in the last year and a half, specifically in the weight room, and that is consistency. It's very easy to tell who the leaders are because they're the ones that you notice and that are ready to lead every single session, day in and day out.
And that pretty much does it for the video. I just want to give a special thanks to Hayden Grant, McKenna Asher, Ren Allen, and Coach Chandra Farmer for their participation in the video. And those who were audio only will remain unnamed. I hope this video was helpful and informative.